Aside from our previous video, there's still some information you need to know about eastern cottontail. Personality. The eastern cottontail is solitary in the wild and may resist any human contact. Wild cottontails will perceive any human interaction as a threat and will never be tamed. But captive-bred eastern cottontails are of different personalities. The rabbit will love human contact as long as it is done early on. Some breeders and owners who have had the rare opportunity to take care of a captive-bred cottontail say that their pets have grown to trust them over the years. They have managed to train their pets and can pet or handle them anytime they want. Natural habitats and homes. The wild eastern cottontail has expertly used its natural environment to its advantage. Because of its skill, it uses local foliage as cover, food, nesting material, and as a place to play and explore. Eastern cottontails usually forage in open places and use brushes, stones, and shrubs around them as cover. They will hide within herbaceous and shrubby plants and will create burrows as escape cover, dens, and shelter. A woody cover is essential in the survival of eastern cottontails. This breed doesn't dig their dens but will use the dens or holes of other animal species like woodchucks. During the wintertime, eastern cottontails will use woody covers in areas where cover is provided by vegetation during the summertime. The cottontails know that cover is scarce during this season, and it becomes more cautious than ever. Meanwhile, eastern cottontails native to Florida will use saw palmetto as cover when it is foraging in grassy areas. Most nesting holes are made from grasslands such as hayfields. Usually, the nest is covered in weeds or grasses to confuse predators. Cottontails may also make their nests in orchards, thickets, and in scrubby woods where there are only a few predators around. The average depth of nesting holes is 5 inches, the average width is 7 inches. The female uses fur or grass to line the nest and make it comfortable and warm for her babies. Predators of the eastern cottontail. The eastern cottontail has several predators that can be natural or introduced to their natural environment. Because of their large numbers in eastern North America, cottontails create a major component of many predators' diets. The major predators include common house cats and dogs, coyotes, foxes, weasels, bobcats, raccoons, minks, barred owls, great horned owls, hawks, snakes, and corvids. Baby eastern cottontails are very vulnerable, and because the mother returns only twice a day to nurse, the nest is open to many types of predators. Wild animals that take baby cottontails include badgers, raccoons, skunks, and opossums. The eastern cottontails in Missouri are a staple in the diets of red-tailed hawks, especially during the nesting phase. This rabbit is a major component in the diet of great horned owls. In the southwest regions of the U.S., eastern cottontails are a staple in the diets of northern goshawks. The mortality of eastern cottontails has increased due to several factors. In Kansas, 43% of radio-tracked eastern cottontails were killed due to predation, 19% were from research mortalities, and 18% were from tularemia. It was noted that a major cause of the death of eastern cottontails is vehicle collision. In Missouri, it was estimated that 10 cottontails are killed yearly for every mile of road. The highest incident of the collision was during spring, which is March to May. This is because roadside vegetation greens in adjacent fields are attractive to cottontails. Meanwhile, annual survival in adults is around 20%, while the average longevity is 15 months when the specimen is in the wild. The longest lived specimen in the wild is 5 years of age. On the other hand, captive specimens can live up to 9 years of age. Because of the eastern cottontail's ability to become host to these pests, you must never take an eastern cottontail in the wild. Taking care of eastern cottontail rabbit. Caring for an eastern cottontail rabbit is quite similar to how you care for other rabbit breeds. You must provide the correct diet, housing, companionship, and take it to a vet for proper medical treatment. The main food of rabbits like the eastern cottontail is hay. Hay is the bulk of their diet, and they can chew this all day long if they can. There are also some pellets designed specifically for rabbits that add the needed vitamins and minerals to their diets. You may also add vegetables and limited quantities of fruit and treats to create a well-rounded rabbit diet. Cottontails will also eat grasses, twigs, birch, the bark of brambles, maple trees, and dogwood. Take note that when it comes to correct rabbit care, you must ensure that they are provided with unlimited fresh water and hay. This is rough and is very helpful in keeping their digestive tracts healthy and regular. Place the water in a large, heavy shallow dish where the rabbit can easily drink from. A heavy dish is important, so your rabbit can't knock it over. You may also place water in a flask or container with a spout. Captive-bred eastern cottontails are lovable pets for both children and adults, but it can take time to train them. And as a part of being a responsible owner is interact with your pets every day. Rabbits are very social animals, And aside from interacting with their fellow rabbits inside the enclosure, it's A+ to interact with their owners. Most rabbits thrive well because they interact with their owners every day. Spaying or neutering. Spaying and neutering is one way to control the population of rabbits, especially with the promiscuity of eastern cottontails. You don't want to have a bunch of eastern cottontails running about your home, right? This may be done while your rabbits are still at a young age. But some veterinarians wait until their pets reach their 6th month to be on the safe side. And even if bucks can be neutered at a young age, usually as young as 3 months to make them less aggressive, they are naturally unaggressive. This means that you may not need to neuter your rabbit after all. Consult a vet on the best practice for spaying and neutering your pet. Supplies and cages. The home eastern cottontails should have a wire enclosure and a removable plastic bottom. This is where the droppings fall, so all you need to do is to remove the bottom for maintenance. The floor of the cage should have soft bedding so that it is comfortable for your rabbit. You can also place a rabbit hay feeder along the side of the enclosure where your rabbit can eat from when they feel hungry. For the cage bedding, you may use aspen, wood pellets, or pelleted horse bedding. The cage may be cleaned with a safe cleaner or using white vinegar. Avoid bathroom or common household cleaners, which may be toxic for the pets. Everyday spot cleaning of the bedding is recommended. Rabbits are known to eat their poop, so you need to remove these as soon as you see one. Replace the bedding every week. This is not just good for the rabbit, but also for you as it reduces any annoying smell. Eastern cottontails, just like most rabbits, are very clean animals. They will groom themselves and even each other. Sometimes a rabbit can take hours cleaning itself from head to toe, taking extra time cleaning under the feet and their ears. Grooming each other may be a social behavior as a way to bond with other rabbits. Eastern cottontails are crepuscular, which means that they are mainly active in the daytime and even in the evenings. Their feeding should be done in the evening. They sleep 8 hours a day, on average, and they may do so together, huddled to keep warm. Also, eastern cottontail rabbit is born without fur, and with their eyes closed. They love living in groups, so you may want to consider this if you are planning to take care of a big group of eastern cottontails. Teeth. Part of taking care of eastern cottontails involves regular dental checkups. This makes sure that their teeth won't overgrow. This is why rabbits chew so much. Their teeth tend to grow very long, and when this happens, the teeth can grow right into the rabbit's mouth and jaws. This is extremely painful for the rabbit. A diet high in hay is recommended as it files down the rabbit's teeth naturally as they chew. Keep an eye on this, so you can save yourself from the expensive vet and dental bills. If you enjoyed this video, kindly press the like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe with notifications on, so that you don't miss out on videos like this. Thank you for watching.